Now, Project Lazarus is a pretty fun game, to be honest. But for new players, there can be some aspects that could be a little bit more complicated. So in order to help every new player and other slightly more experienced players, I will show you all some tips and tricks that I have learned throughout my time playing this game. So let's get started. Starting off with some tips for the early rounds. For example, right now we are at round 1. We're still split apart. So for starters, don't buy these guns. Don't waste all your early points on these. They're not worth it. Second of all, don't shoot the zombies on round 1. On round 1, they're actually weak enough for you to one-hit kill with a knife. So that will help you conserve ammo and keep that ammo for the later rounds. Also, don't be like this guy right here who is just not letting anyone have kills. Let other people have kills so that they can get points and help you out opening doors and stuff. Speaking of doors, don't be stingy with your points. Use them to open the doors. I have encountered far too many rounds where people just didn't open the doors, and that was an inconvenience. Also, ideally you can coordinate with your team so that each person opens at least one door so that everyone gets to keep at least some of their points early on. Now, in the graduation map, once you reach the power room, pull this lever right here to activate the power. Then go over here and there will be a key. If it's not there, then someone already grabbed it. But anyways, what you want to do is go down to the first floor, go into this classroom right here and open the door. This is the pack-a-punch room. Now go inside and start the harvester. Now once you started the harvester, you want to kill zombies. Wow, that took a little bit too much. You want to kill them around the pack-a-punch room because you need to collect their essence in order for the pack-a-punch machine to start working. Now, in the research map, in order to gain access to the pack-a-punch machine, you need to activate these consoles, which I'll show the locations of. And they will turn on the teleporter to its overload setting and allow you to access the secret room where the pack-a-punch machine is. Now, it's also very important to not spam the portal overload, as the teleportation machines are pretty important for movement around this map. And after a while in the overload mode, the teleporters will temporarily shut down, limiting movement. So do be careful about when and how you activate the overload mode to get the pack-a-punch machine. Now, as soon as it's available, you want to get at least one weapon from the mystery box. The pistol is really weak and really won't help you past round 1 or 2. So you want to start getting weapons, because if you have to get them later in the game, then it becomes harder and you're more likely to die. Preferably get 2 weapons, because even though the wall weapons are available and they will always have ammo, the mystery box weapons are generally better overall. Now, when attempting to revive a teammate, it's very important that you watch your surroundings, as sometimes there are just too many zombies and you might end up just dying next to them. So you have to be careful about your back, where the zombies are, etc. And not just for reviving, but in general. Sometimes it's just not worth reviving a teammate due to the situation they got themselves in. Though generally you should attempt to revive all your teammates, as even though they could be bad, they can at least still serve as cannon fodder. Now by round 10, you want to start getting perks. Perks are obtained from these vending machines, which are spread throughout the map. These are very important. They will give you extra abilities. For example, the Juggernaut will allow me to take one more hit from zombies before being down. This is probably the most important perk of all. It will save your life. It has saved mine on multiple occasions. After this perk, you want to go for the double tap root beer, then go for the speed cola, and finally you have to decide on whether you want the quick revive or milk. What I have here is the worst weapon in the game, the grenade launcher. This is because while it does explode from afar, up close it literally doesn't explode. This is the worst weapon in the game. Do not use it. Please do not spam the mystery box like this guy right here is doing. See? Now we have to go somewhere else on the map and God knows where the box spawned. And this is really annoying. Especially if you're trying to get weapons, because there's just a guy spamming it and that's just not good. So please do not do that. See, we found the box and it immediately goes for it again. Don't be like this guy. Now, probably the most important tip of them all is to conserve ammo. As you can see, I just ran out of ammo on this nail gun. So I totally depend on this other gun I have, which puts me at a disadvantage. If I get surrounded by a horde, I only have the 30 bullets to save me, and if that's not enough, I'm dead. So it is very important to manage your ammunition. I cannot stress this enough. This is the most important tip of them all. Another very important thing that you need to do in this game is to never let yourself be cornered. For example, if I were to go to here and there was a horde behind me, I would get down really quickly because I have nowhere to move. Movement is very important in this game. Another tip to conserve ammunition is to let the zombies land themselves up, because with the ammo penetration, it will mean you do damage to all the zombies and not just the one right in front of you. When insta-kill is active, try to not use your guns. You can just knife the zombies. So just knifing them will help you conserve ammo. Of course, if you get overwhelmed, then you can use your gun, but unless you are like cornered, it's best to use the knife so that you can conserve ammunition for later rounds, which is quite important because max ammo starts to pop up less and less as the rounds go on. Now, when insta-kill is active, do not pick up the nukes. This will just waste the insta-kill. So until the insta-kill runs out or the nuke is about to disappear, don't pick up the nukes. That way you can theoretically exploit the advantages of both perks. See, just like how that guy did it. Now, by round 20, you want to start upgrading your guns in the Pack-a-Punch machine. This is very important because guns don't work as well in higher rounds. Each gun will have a unique perk or ability once it is upgraded, and they will all do increased damage. So yeah, it's very important to start upgrading guns past round 20 or something. So that's all the tips and tricks I have for y'all today. Let me know down in the comments if I missed one for a possible part 2. So thank you guys for watching, comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Tetraxis signing out.